Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's tag a few people in. How are we this morning? Sunday morning. A little bit later than before. But it's Sunday. Soulful Sunday. Soulful Sunday. So I'm guessing I might have some people join me. I might have nobody joining me. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's just get a few pods in. Okay, right. So, hey Lucy. Hey, hey, hey. How you doing? Okay, so Sunday morning, tapping with the angels. All right, so how's everybody been getting on this week with Happy Tappy with Joe? The term Happy Tappy I thought of ages ago, probably a good couple of years ago, and I've never used it. It appeared on my it's on my vision board, not from this year's vision board, but the one before. And I always knew it was something. Hey Laura, always knew it was something that I wanted to use. So it's the first time I've used the phrase Happy Tappy. I quite like it because it makes me happy and it's kind of a bit quirky. So how have you found the tapping this week? I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed connecting with everybody. It's probably the longest run of lives. Hey Lisa, that I've done in my group. So it's been a bit of a challenge for me, but I think it's been quite a cool challenge to do, and one that hasn't taken a lot of stress because I quite enjoyed it. And also, I guess, opening up this more spiritual side to the world, being a lot more happy tappy. So I guess sort of like sharing within this group, you know, where my sort of spiritual journey has taken me to over the last, probably the last 6 months has been the biggest evolution of that. You know, prior to that, it was more kind of coaching, law of attraction. Now it's kind of been more spiritual expansion and more into the sort of energy healing side of things. My cats are now deciding to have a scrap on the stairs. And so, yeah, this whole energy healing side of me is quite a new side. So back in August, I got qualified with Lisa, obviously my business partner and co-creator Lisa, in quantum holographic echo healing, which was like the first step into that, and connecting with things like pendulums and like tarot cards and spirit guides and things like that. And then something within me pulled me towards getting Reiki attuned, and that's when I came across an amazing lady called Pam Charlesworth, who's actually in this group, and she's based in Home Firth in West Yorkshire. And again, through a series of coincidences of which I knew that I was being led, I was following the trail of breadcrumbs. You know, I then became angelic Reiki attuned at the beginning of November, and it's absolutely transformed my life in terms of how I now connect with the spiritual realm, I guess, and the kind of that more spiritual side of me and the healing that I've received since then. So obviously I was doing a lot of coaching, self-coaching, EFT. I was getting coached myself. And EFT tapping is an energy, it's part of the energy psychology world. So energy was definitely something I was attracted to anyway. Then, you know, when the quantum holographic echo healing came in, and then the angelic Reiki healing came in, that was like the next step along for the energy healing. So being able to combine the two modalities of both angelic Reiki and tapping seemed to make perfect sense, because it's kind of my favorite things. Okay, so so today I'm going to be doing some angel tapping, and I appreciate for some of you this might be the first experience you've had of calling in angels and working with them. And, you know, I've got to be honest, probably 6 months to a year ago, if somebody had said, oh, I'm going to be tapping with the angels, I'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, right, okay. So I appreciate for some people it might just be a little bit step too far, and that's okay. You know, you can just enjoy the tapping anyway, whether you kind of connect with the whole angelic realm or not. That's perfectly fine. Really what we're talking about is energy. and we're all energy, and everything is energy. And when we want to manifest things, all we're doing is we're pulling things from the quantum field. So it's actually we're actually talking about quantum physics here. We're not necessarily talking about the woo-woo or the spiritual. But I do highly recommend that book that, Lucy put me onto, which was Why Woo-Woo Works. So if you want to know more about the science behind some of the energy practices, like Reiki, like EFT, like meditation, yoga, mindfulness, any of those things, I highly recommend, taking a look at that book as an access point to your own understanding, because there's a big part of us when we've been, obviously we're all brought up in the physical world, and we're taught that, if we can't see it, we can't believe it. And of course we deny that part of ourselves, which is naturally pulled towards something greater than ourselves, naturally pulled towards the energetic spiritual side. But we kind of tend to dampen that down and deaden it and numb it, because we're like, nope, if I can't see it, I can't believe it. And I think that book, for me, really serves, and I'm sure there's other books and things like that, but obviously this is a great access point to sort of, allow your logical brain to go, oh yeah, that's why that works. That's why that is a thing. So whether you really do believe in spiritual bodies, angelic bodies, another world, another dimension of which we can't see, but we are part of, it just gives you that sort of next step along in going, okay, well, if everything is energy, then I can connect with that, because my logical brain, my ego, feels safe with that, because that's what it really is. It's about our ego feeling safe, because it tends to get threatened by stuff it can't really see. Okay, so yeah, angelic Reiki, the weekend when I was attuned, like I said, which was like the first weekend in November, was completely life-changing for me. I didn't think I would feel different. I didn't think there would be anything different in me. Big skeptical part, but was kind of open to it. And yeah, completely different. Everything's completely different now. So yeah, big transformation. So today what we're going to do, okay, I've got some crystals, of course, because we had, obviously, full moon was last night, so I had all my crystals out charging on the windowsill, and had some moon water out. If you're in our Attractor 360, Lisa goes through, and I know Cheryl did as well, goes through all moon rituals with us, new moon and full moon rituals every month. So so those are, you always get to understand about what to do around the new moon and full moon. So last night all the crystals were out, so these are all fully charged. So I've got my so these are actually, all of these crystals were given to me during my angelic Reiki attunement. So this is my clear quartz master healer, okay, pendulum, which obviously I can use for energy healing, and which is kind of, this is called dowsing. So if anybody understands about pendulum work, this is called dowsing. So when my pendulum picks up on energy, what she does is she starts clearing the energy. Okay, so she's going clockwise right now, so she's naturally just clearing any energy that is around here. So obviously there's quite a lot of electrical stuff around here, which would it, but she's probably picking up on my energy as well, because in all honesty, I'm a little bit nervous about sharing this with some of you guys, because I'm like, oh yes, I know it's a bit out there, I do get that. Okay, so she's just helping me out there, so I appreciate that. So that's the clear quartz. And then I also got given, I like to call it an ascension column actually, but I can't remember what these are called. This particular shape, the way this has been carved, this is also clear quartz. This was also given to me during my attunement. What's it called? Somebody will tell me what that shape is called. I can't remember. And then I also got given a rose quartz angel, which is to do with love and, again, healing as well. I also have some feathers because, obviously angels. So these are feathers that I've had for a while that I picked up whilst I'm around. So I love to see a floating white feather. That always gives me confirmation that I'm being kind of like looked after or being given a sign. So I've got a couple of feathers there as well. And I've got some beautiful cards which I've had a few weeks now, and I pull one of these cards every single day, and they are amazing. Okay, so if you're interested in particular starting to connect with the angels, this is a great set of cards. These are by Kyle Gray. Okay, so they are actually called the Angel Guide Oracle Guidebook. Okay, so this is, yeah, so that's the image on the box, okay? And so you've got the guidance in here and you've got the cards here, so you're connecting with a different angel each time. So I'm going to pull a card for everybody, and then I'm going to start doing some tapping. So let's just cut the cards first, and let's see what card comes up for the group today. What do we need to know today? We're just waiting for a card to jump or just to pop out, which is a kind of obvious one. If not, I'll just pull one. That one. This one keeps coming out. So, hey Valerie. A wand. Okay, yes, it could be called a wand. I want to call it an obelisk because it's the shape of an obelisk. We've got at least 2 obelisks around where I live, so it looks like an obelisk to me. But a wand, yes, you're right. It could be called a wand as well. Okay, so this one is the card which is listen deeply. Okay, now really interestingly, okay, this is like the 4th time I've pulled this card in the last 3 days. Okay, now we've got a deck of I think 52, and I keep pulling this card. Now I pulled this card for a client of mine. I then pulled this card on when we did the in our Attractive 360 membership group. We pulled the card for the group on I did some angelic Reiki healing during the full moon ritual that Lisa and I were doing live on Friday. It was this card. All right, so this is kind of interesting right now. Do you think it might be a message to myself? Although I think I'm fairly kind of like well connected right now. So anyway, this is for the group. Okay, so I'm going to read out the explanation and see if you connect with this. All right, so it's listen deeply. All right, and I've read this message so many times. I probably know it by heart now. Okay. So this card initially, I mean, I know what this card is about, okay? But what it basically tells me when I first initially pick it up is it's about trust, and it's about connecting with your higher self and knowing that you are supported and that there are people and spiritual beings around you who are there to look after you and guide you. Okay. Trust the intuitive messages that come through. So I'll read from the book. I have read it a number of times, but I do know it. Okay, so angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. Be ready to listen to that voice now. Listen to yourself. If you aren't able to hear yourself, you'll be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you going forward. If you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with something you feel that you've had to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you to stop, listen to yourself, and do it now. Your expansion and growth depend on it. If you have received challenging information recently about your life from any source and you are unsure whether to believe it or not, this card assures you that it is pivotal to the unfolding of your freedom and joy. So listen deeply. The whispers of our inner voice are subtle, and it takes patience and willingness to hear them. Often the voice can seem intensely honest and direct, but that's because it wants us to home in on truth in order to grow. Often we don't like the truth the inner voice is giving us and refuse to listen, but all we're doing is blocking the guidance that is coming forward for us. The truth of the matter is that our inner voice is always working in our favour, and divine guidance is always loving and supportive. It will be direct and insightful, but it won't make us feel low. If you are unsure what information is guidance and what is based on fear or ego, call on angels to help you hear and understand the information that's rising up within. You can also invite them to clear out old messages so you can have more space energetically for guidance that is relevant to the present moment. Okay, so that is our angel card for today, and I will put that and the description into the event, so into the event group, so that you guys can connect with that. How did that resonate? Does anybody feel like that was a particular message that they needed to hear right now? It's coming for a reason. It's coming for a reason. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to call in some archangels, okay, and we're going to start tapping. And So there's 3 particular archangels that I'm going to call in today, and all particularly connect with a different energy. These are probably archangels that you've heard the names of before, so you kind of at least are familiar with the names. But they all have slightly different roles to take in, you know, when we call them in. And a thing about the angels, so we all have a guardian angel, which is a healing guardian angel. So when I'm doing angelic Reiki, I always call in my healing angel. These are angels that have always, you know, been with you, and they're always there for you. And then we have archangels who we can call upon, and they're like the celebrity angels. And again, they are omnipresent. So again, you can call them in for a specific reason at any particular time. The thing is because of free will, you have to ask the angels to come in. They will not come in and help you or guide you or support you unless you call them in. And so this is why we have to invite them to step forward, and also thank them for their help. It is, Lucy, it absolutely is. And I know you and I could have we could have a continued amazing conversation about it. So, so hey, Julie, good morning. So we're going to call in 3 of the archangels today to do some tapping and just see how you feel. See if you feel any presence. It doesn't matter if you don't. Just enjoy the tapping and go with the flow. I'm just going to tap intuitively and just call these angels in. Okay, so if it's safe to do so, just please place your feet on the floor and ground yourself to begin with. Take a breath in. And if you want to close your eyes, just close your eyes. And then just connect. Take another breath in. And just place your hand on your heart. Breathe into the heart space. And then just send that energy down through your feet, through the soles of your feet. And let's just take another breath in through the heart space. And then just send that energy down. And imagine growing silvery roots from the soles of your feet down into the earth. And just imagine them connecting with the core of the earth, feeling fully grounded, fully present in your body. Those silvery roots wrap themselves around the core of the earth, and they send the energy back up through the roots, back up through your feet, up through your legs, all the way up through the body. And let's take our time right through the chakras. We're going to be tapping with the angels, so we're going to open up all the chakras. So if you're familiar with chakra work, let's just send that energy up through the root chakra. Imagine that red, beautiful red glowing light through the root chakra, rising up to the sacral chakra. Beautiful orange light through the sacral chakra, rising up through the solar plexus. Beautiful yellow light shining out from the solar plexus, up to the heart chakra. Beautiful green light glows out from the heart chakra, up to the throat chakra. Beautiful turquoise light shines out from the throat chakra, up to the third eye. And a beautiful violet colour shines out from the third eye. And then up to the crown chakra. A beautiful pink, gorgeous shining light shines out. And that energy flows all the way up to the sky, to the heavens. And divine light connects with it and comes back down through the crown chakra, all the way flowing into your body, meeting at the heart chakra. And imagine that light in the center of your chest. Breathe it in and then expand it out. And then breathe it in. Expand it out. Imagine your energy field growing, growing, growing like a beautiful bubble. When you feel fully connected, you can keep your eyes closed if you like and just follow the tapping along as I go along, and start with the eyebrow point. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As I call in my angel guides today for connection and support and protection. I call upon Archangel Michael to wrap a beautiful golden dome of protective light around me. I ask him to send a golden dome of protective light around every member of my family today. I thank you, thank you, thank you for your protection and your guidance and support today. I call on Archangel Gabriel today for his strength and his wisdom. To connect me to my higher self. To connect me with my intuition. And to help me to trust the guidance that I'm getting. Archangel Gabriel flows with love and strength. And I ask that he flows that strength and love throughout me today. I call on Archangel Raphael for his healing and his manifestation powers. Archangel Raphael is usually represented by a beautiful green glowing colour. I ask him to focus in on my heart chakra, to send healing into my heart chakra today. Whatever I need to forgive within myself, help me to forgive. And dissolve all resentments. And send love flowing out from it today. Sending in love for myself and love for others. Love is the ultimate manifestation tool. So I call upon Archangel Raphael to assist me in all my manifestation desires through the act of self-love and sending that loving energy out. I call upon Archangel Raphael to help me love those parts of me that I really struggle to love, and to let go of any hurt, any pain, any guilt, and any shame that I've been holding on to. I call upon Archangel Raphael now to expand this field of love around me. As my heart chakra grows in strength. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your loving kindness, your flow of energy, your strength and your support. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for your protection today. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, for your communication and your strength today. And thank you, Archangel Raphael, for your healing love today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want you to focus in on your heart space. Breathe that in. Take 3 deep breaths. Expand that energy out. Okay. Good morning, Mel. Good morning, Lisa. How was that, guys? Did you experience anything? Did anybody feel anything different? For me, heart chakra right now wide open. Like, I am a loving space right now. Usually am anyway, but yeah, definitely Archangel Raphael was doing some great work there. Definitely. How do you guys feel? I got my fellow angelic Reiki practitioner on the line there, Mel, haven't I, lovely lady? So how is that for you guys? Really interested in your feedback, because this is obviously something very new to me. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful energy, isn't it, Lucy? Beautiful energy. Always call in Archangel Michael for the protection. Absolutely. Been speaking a lot to a lot of people, a lot of my clients about protection. Got the green light. Yeah. So you know, so Archangel Michael is a great one to call in for the protection. Whenever you're going into any situation, when you're driving in the car, when you're going into any situation, you know, to protect your own energy. Archangel Gabriel obviously is actually the hero of God. So these are kind of like your celebrity, you know, superstars everybody's kind of heard of. Archangel Raphael, I think not so many people have heard of, but beautiful, beautiful healing manifestation angel energy. So, and of course there are, you know, others, and lots of pink too. So that's crown chakra, which was probably Gabriel, because that's about connection with higher self. Beautiful, gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely love this. I love, you know, obviously the impact it's having on other people. I've done quite a few distance angelic Reiki, did a group sharing one with Lisa when we were on the call the other day. So yeah, definitely see this as part of my path. So I've got 3 sessions in December of angelic Reiki taster sessions, which are kind of 30 to 40 minutes, and I do them distance, so I can do them over Zoom, or we can always just do them remotely. So these are £35. So if you want to book in on one of those, I'm going to put the link into the event as well. So if you are interested in receiving some angelic Reiki healing, distance healing, and I'll also be doing a oracle card for you, an oracle reading. So yeah, it's just a gorgeous experience, and I absolutely love delivering it. And I know the ladies who've had this with me have really enjoyed it as well. So I think, Lucy, I'm there. I'll send you the link, lovely, and we can book in. So so whatever you're doing today, I hope you have an incredibly amazing day, peaceful day. I hope you enjoyed that energy. I hope you enjoyed that tap in, and you know, I will And I hope you've enjoyed the week actually as well. Just a quick, I'm working on my my giveaways, so I will be in touch with you guys so that you can get the giveaways, because I'm going to make sure that you've got a permanent record of these 7 videos so you can go back over them if you want to, and also a free ebook as well. Oh, brilliant, Valerie, brilliant. So really hope that you enjoyed that healing. Yes, thank you. Right, have an amazing day, guys. Love you all. Thank you for taking part, and I will catch you again soon. Take care.